Assalamu alaikum, I am Ali Mohammad Shafi. Today our group will present on our assignment topic that is 5 potential sectors in Bangladesh. Among these 5 potential sectors, 4 sectors are in growth stage and will face future growth, while RMG sector is in maturity stage and may face decline in growth in coming years. In this presentation, we will discuss each sector's opportunity, challenges, government recommendation and application of trade theories, and finally we will select the best industry from a CEO's perspective. Now let's begin our presentation with the pharmaceutical industry. So today our first industry is Bangladesh pharmaceutical industry, a promising growth sector for the next decade. I am Ali Mohammad Shafi. My roll number is 23110371127.
And I am Amira Mahijaman. My student ID is 231233712.
The pharmaceutical industry is the most fastest growing industries in Bangladesh. In the last 4 decades, it has grown very fast. Today, it produces almost all the medicine needed in Bangladesh. It produces about 98% of domestic demand and it exports about to 150 countries. Not only this, it also helps to create jobs and it boosts the economy. Now let's see the reasons for the growth of this sector in the upcoming years. There are several reasons for the future growth of this pharmaceutical industry. First, growing population, higher healthcare demand. Second, more demand for low-cost generic medicines. Third, investment in modern technologies. Fourth, government support and policies. Fifth, skilled workers are available at a low cost. And the last, expansion into international markets. Despite strong growth potential, this industry also faces some challenges. These challenges are heavy dependency on imported APIs, strong competition from India and China, maintaining international quality standards, arising challenges from Bangladesh's graduation from LDC status.
Now let's explore how international theories explain the growth and global competitiveness of Bangladesh pharmaceuticals industry. Absolute advantage theory. According to Adam Smith, countries should produce goods they can make more efficiently than others. Bangladesh produces high-quality generic medicine at competitive prices using modern factories and skilled workers. For example, if Bangladesh produces a medicine for $5 while another country needs $8, Bangladesh has an absolute advantage in this sector.
Comparative advantage theory. According to David Ricardo, a country should specialize in producing that good that a country can produce at a lower opportunity cost. In Bangladesh's perspective, Bangladesh has skilled worker with a low-cost labor. That makes Bangladesh more competitive in making generic pharmaceutical medicines.
Hexter-Ohlin theory. This theory states that countries export products that use their abundant resources. Bangladesh has many skilled pharmacists, chemists, engineers. For example, companies like Square Pharmaceuticals and Renata PLC use this skills workforce to produce quality medicine and expand exports.
Next, new trade theory. It says large scale of production, innovation and large scale of technology makes a company more competitive and it can compete in the international market. Whereas Bangladeshi companies use modern technologies and large infrastructure that helps Bangladeshi companies to grow in the future.
Porter's diamond model. This model explains that competitiveness depends on skilled labor, market demand and supportive industries and competition. Competition among Square, Incepta and Renata encourages innovation, improves product quality and increases exports. Government recommendation. To support future growth, the government should increase domestic API production, invest in research and development, strengthen international quality standards, improve technical education and export facilities.
This is Shahiyat Mini. Today me and Kiran will talk about small and cottage industry in Bangladesh. This sector is the heartbeat of an economy transforming from local setup into a wide major workforces for rural jobs. poverty reduction, and grassroots empowerment. It supplies consumer goods locally and exports both textile globally and handicraft. It's a growing sector due to abundant low-cost labor and basic customer purchasing power, digital platform, and government support. However, it has some challenges like limited access to fund facilities, marketing limits, and old technology. To explain why Bangladesh Excel is here, or we look at tech theories, comparative advantage theory. We've made handmade goods at lower cost to reach the heritage and low labor cost. Excel always those business heavily rely on manual labor rather than hand capital. Our local abundant resources gives us a natural advantage. Now I will hand over to the theory, outlooks and solutions.
Thank you, Mimi. Now I would like to talk about the future of Bangladesh small and cottage industry from 2026 to 2036. According to Porter's Diamond model, Bangladesh has many strengths. We have skilled artisans, rich cultural traditions, and increasing the global demand for eco-friendly and handmade products. The new trade theory tells us that digital platforms and e-commerce can help small and rural producers sell their products to customers around the world. This creates new opportunities for export and business growth. To improve this sector, we need three important steps. Like first, provide collateral-free and low-interest loans for entrepreneurs, and second, establish training centers to improve design, technology, and digital marketing skills. And third, improve rural infrastructure and strengthen e-commerce support. If an investment firm wants to invest in this sector, it should do global market research, work directly with rural artisans, obtain fair trade and certifications, and promote products through international online platforms. So proper investment, government support, and modern technology in the Bangladesh small and cottage industry can create more jobs, increase exports, and proudly present our traditional craftsmanship to the world.
Hello everyone, I am Shaiful Islam Sharma, and today I am going to present on Bangladesh Ready-Made Garments Factory or RMG sector, focusing on its comparative advantage and trade theories. Bangladesh RMG sector is the backbone of its export economy and the second largest exporter in the world after China, and earning $38 billion and contributing over 80% of total merchandise exported. Its major strengths are low-cost labor, large-scale production, green forest, and strong global demand. However, it also faces challenges such as energy shortage. Now, coming to the trade theories, absolute advantage explain Bangladesh low-cost garments production, comparative advantage explain why Bangladesh is specialized in garments. Texture oiling theory supports this because Bangladesh has abundant labor. Now, trade theory highlights the benefits of large-scale production and industrial cluster, and Porter's Diamond model explain how to improve competitiveness. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, this is Emne Munnamulla. My ID is 2310137126126. Today I will discuss about government policy reforms for trade alignment. Now, first on trade diplomacy. After LGD graduation, Bangladesh may lose duty-free market access. So, the government should sign free trade agreement and CEPAS with countries like EU, Japan, UK, India, and ASEAN to protect export. The second one is fiscal policy. Instead of direct cash subsidies, the government should provide loans, tax benefits, and research and innovation for duty-free access input raw materials. This will improve productivity. Third one is infrastructure and energy. The government should ensure stable electricity and gas supply and modernize ports and customs. This will improve, reduce bank business costs, and speed up export. finally, the ESG compliance. Bangladesh should improve labor law, environmental standards, and recycling systems to meet international requirements and maintain global market access. This reform will help Bangladesh stay competitive and increase export after LGD graduation. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, I am Mamour Rashid. My student ID last 3 digits is 130. Today I am going to discuss about light engineering sector in Bangladesh. First of all, I provide short overview of light engineering sector in Bangladesh. As Bangladesh prepares graduate from LDC status, industrial diversification is very important. We cannot defend only RMG sector. That is why light engineering sector is becoming one of the best promising sector in manufacturing industry. It's known as a mother of all industry. Globally, the light engineering sector market value is worth more than 1.5 trillion US dollar in every year. In Bangladesh, this sector support more than 30 industries. There are around 50,000 small, micro and medium enterprise in sector. It also provides employment for 8 lakh skilled and semi-skilled workers. It also fulfilled domestic demand of equipment, machineries, parts, repair and service. Secondly, the government aimed to increase domestic and export market 10 billion US dollar by 2030. This sector, light engineering sector, is reduce dependency on exports by producing agriculture equipment, machineries and etc. Companies like Bishon, Runner, Walton shows that Bangladesh has toward advanced manufacturing in industry. Now we will explain using international trade theories like classical and modern theories. First of all, regard comparative advantage theory. According to comparative advantage theory, a country should produce products that it can make lower opportunity cost. Bangladesh has a strong labor-intensive engineering activities such as metal fabrication, mold, welding, and because of lower cost of labor than developed country. For example, a developed country's specialized mechanist earning per hour 40 to 100 US dollar, while Bangladesh a specialized worker earning per hour 4 to 8 US dollar only. Therefore, Bangladesh have a strong advantage for producing light engineering products in Bangladesh. The next theory is Porter Diamond model theories. According to model, Bangladesh has several advantages. We have skilled techniques, growing domestic demand, supporting industries like shipbreaking and foundries, and strong competition among many small workshops. However, more modernization is needed to compete in the international market. Thank you for watching.
Second is the hexagonal theory. This theory says that countries should export products that use their abundant production factor. Bangladesh has a large supply of low cost of skilled labor, but it has limited advanced machinery and capital. So the country specializes in labor-intensive manufacturing such as foundry, casting, sheet material fabrication, motor welding, and manual machining. However, to improve global competitiveness, Bangladesh needs more investment in modern machinery, CNC technology, and industrial automation. Now let's look at the major challenge. More than 80% of workshops still use old manual machine. Most SMSE cannot afford expensive equipment like CNC machine, laser cutter, high import details on raw material and PCS tool increase production cost. In addition, many businesses cannot easily get bank loan and export financing. Finally, here are some recommendations. A government should develop dedicated light engineering industrial park with common facility centers. It should reduce import duties on raw material and advanced machinery. It should also provide raw interested loan and financial support for MSMEs. In conclusion, the light engineering sector has great potential for Bangladesh with better technology investment and government support. It can create major jobs, increase export, and make a strong contribution to the country economy.
Hi everyone, I am Sarvi. Today I am going to walk you through the IT and IT-enabled service sector, one of the 5 sectors shaping Bangladesh economy over the next decade. The IT and IT-enabled sector exports about $630 million in fiscal year 2025. Growing 20% a year, the domestic market could nearly double to 3.3 billion by 2029, backed by over 4,500 IT and software firms. But most of that value, around 86%, still come from the lower value service rather than the higher margin software products. And unlike garments and leather, this sector was never built on LDC trade preferences, so Bangladesh graduation from LDC status this November barely touches it. That's its biggest advantage right now. So, which trade theory best explains this sector? The best answer is Krugman's new trade theory. The theory says that country can become successful not just because of natural resource of cheap labor, but because of companies work together, grow bigger, and specialize in what they do best. In Bangladesh, many IT and technology companies are growing inside high-tech parks. When more companies work in the same place, they can share skilled workers, better infrastructure, and new ideas. This helps every company become stronger and more productive. That is why Bangladesh should not try to compete only by being cheaper. Instead, it should focus on special areas such as AI-enabled service, where it can build a strong reputation. Some other trade theories also help to explain the sector. Comparative advantage says Bangladesh is become better at IT because more skilled graduates are choosing technology jobs instead of lower skilled work. This makes the country more competitive in the IT industry. XR Ohlin theory does not explain this sector very well. The theory says countries succeed because they already have plenty of certain resources, but Bangladesh did not naturally have a large number of highly skilled tech workers. Porter's diamond theory shows that Bangladesh has growing advantage because it has more skilled workers and improving business conditions. However, the local market and competition are still developing, so there is room for future growth. On policy, the priorities are build technical talent, redirect tax incentives, forward higher value software, improve infrastructure outside Dhaka, and help farm to earn security and certifications to win bigger contracts. And if I were the CEO deciding whether to invest, I choose IT and IT-enabled sector. It needs for less capital than manufacturing. It clustering advantage is still forming, so early movers benefit most, and it's shielded from the LDC trade preferences risk hitting other sectors. There are three main reasons. First, the sector is growing very fast, and according to the new trade theory, companies can benefit from working together in high-tech parks. Second, it needs much less investment than manufacturing because the main requirements are skilled people and good internet connection. Third, Bangladesh sector is less affected by Bangladesh LDC graduation, making it safer long-term investment. To enter the market, I would follow simple plan. First, I would choose a specialized area such as AI service of cybersecurity. Then I would set up the company in high-tech park so that I receive so the park to receive tax and expert benefits. Next, I would work with universities to hire and train skilled employees. After that, I would focus on serving long-term international clients. Finally, I would obtain ISO 27001 certification to build trust and prove that our company provides secure and high-quality service. This strategy would help the business grow successfully and compete in the global market. Thank you, everyone.